I trained Claude on hundreds of winning email templates for e-commerce brands and tens of hours of content about email marketing for e-commerce. In this video, you're going to learn about all of the skills I use in Claude to be able to design emails from start to finish. You also get completely free access to all of the skills that I mentioned, all of the templates that I mentioned, to be able to build this for yourself right now. And if you don't believe me that they're actually good, take a look at these emails, right? These were made literally today. Just take a look at this. I mean, this is beautiful. And this is not their pictures, by the way. This is literally what I've created with Claude and some other tools, which I'm going to show you. And absolutely gorgeous, very beautiful. And here's another example. Literally before this video, I made this. This is the abandoned checkout. And as you can see, very beautiful. And also, it actually makes people click because the copywriting is actually solid. Yeah, so here's another one. Very cool stuff. Knives and all of that, right? Yes. Very cool. I'm going to show you how to build this. The first skill that we use is the audit skill. So whenever I get a client, and now this you can use it for your own brand, I simply take all of their emails, right? I dump it into Claude and I give and say, hey, use the audit skill to make the entire audit for this brand name. And what it will do, it will go ahead, learn their brand language, learn their voice, learn anything about them that's relevant, learn all of their email sequences, and point out what's missing, right? So it says what's working, what's broken, and what's missing. It will tell me exactly. And also, if it's not enough, it will tell me, hey, do you want me to pull the ad library they have? And I'll say, yeah, go ahead. It will have more ads, like more stuff of their brand. And it will be like, okay, this is enough for me to make the judgment and to know about their brand language. And this is how smart it is. And this is how deep the audit skill goes, as it was specifically trained that way. And before we move on to the next skill, let me tell you just how all of them work, right? How you should visualize it. Visualize it as if it's a manufacturing line. Basically, you have station A that makes a certain thing, let's say a toy, right? It chooses which toy to make. Section B goes ahead and makes the head. Section C makes the legs, and Section D makes the hands, the body, and you name it. And after that, there is a section that glues it all up, makes it together, rechecks one more time if there's a specific issue with that, and launches it. Right? Similar, very similar. That's why you need to learn how they transition between each other so you can know what to do where. Next skill is the structure skill. In here, Claude simply goes ahead and pulls all of the information I gave it about the psychology of emails and how it should be structured. So each email, for example, welcome flow, abandoned cart, browser banner, each of them have different structures, different things to say in different places. For example, for welcome flow, you say first thing, section B goes about say who you are in a line. Section C goes about recommend one product. D goes about proof. E goes about a one call to action without any external products, right? But as we can see, different flows and different emails have different structures. And so it goes ahead to the brand and learns about the brand first, and then it takes that information and says, okay, we need certain amount of emails because, for example, this brand is higher ticket. We need more emails for that. Then we need this email after this email. We need this structure in a way that it compels them to buy. It compels them to click. This structure to make them feel urgent, right? It makes all of these calls and structures everything in a way. It's basically a strategy skill. And so now that we have the design and structure, we move on to the next skill, which is the copy skill, which is by far one of my favorite skills because I had multiple businesses of copywriting myself. And so it pulls all of my data of copywriting mentorships I attended, masterminds, the winning templates, the winning scripts, the brand voice profile. It also takes the brand voice profile and the structure. It comes up and it basically just loads it up, right? Creates the copywriting that sounds non-AI. This is one of my biggest rules. And so if you would do it untrained, it would be something like, hey, let's be honest, you left something behind, not just a bag of coffee a morning. It's like, look at this, look at how it sounds. It's literally AI and it has M dashes, right? You already know, everybody already smells AI. It's very, very similar every single time. And so here, I trained it and now it sounds like an actual human. It now sounds like people who've been in copywriting industry for years, for decades, and have copyrighted for multiple like billion-dollar businesses, right? And now that's how it sounds, right? You can read through it and pause this video yourself. And basically this is the one shot at, right? I didn't even touch this. So with that said, after it makes the copywriting skill, I go ahead personally, I edit it myself because I am picky like that. If you're not into this, no worries at all. It's completely fine. It's just my personal preference to go ahead and edit it and review it one more time. And now after we've done that, we now have our most favorite skill of every other human being on earth, which is designing, right? The colors, the fancy stuff, the cool stuff. And so what will happen is that you will go ahead and you will take that information and paste it into a separate chat for design. I found that this works much better than doing all in a single chat. You're going to simply say, hey, summarize the chat and give me a hand-off prompt for a different chat to continue the conversation. Especially because nowadays, like we have these context windows, so you can only spend so many tokens on this. You don't need to be technical, by the way, to know this. Just trust my words. Just take that information, paste into a different chat, and continue the conversation to be able to build the design for it. And so in here, you have two options. Either your brand has actual good photos of your product, like in nature, somewhere really cool, and you can simply say, hey, use my photo to build this. By the way, you don't need to do anything else here, right? I literally built this for you. You can just use it, right? I've gone through all of the pain that you need to go through. But essentially, yeah, you just say to build it. It will start building everything from scratch that you've already determined, structure, copywriting, the brand voice. Or you can simply say, hey, we don't have enough pictures. Use Nano Banana as a picture AI image generator to create it. And it's actually good. Like those images that I was showing you, let me show you one more time, right? This is all Nano Banana, right? This brand didn't have enough pictures, so I just created that. And look at this. This is super awesome. It's one-on-one with what they have on their website. Very cool. And again, like you don't need to be technical here. It will literally walk you through. I taught it to walk you through if in case you don't have an API key Nano Banana subscription, you can create one. It's very cheap, it's like 2.2 cents per image. It's super cheap. So you can go ahead and ask it. It will do it for you. And actually today, literally today, I made a new skill that I've thought about, which I called the Terminator Skill. I don't know why I called Terminator. I guess it's a cool name for a skill that goes and it reviews everything and searches for defect. And again, here I just paste the things to a different chat. All of the images, all of the things that we've created to a different chat. I found that works better because again, the context is limited and design skills take a lot of context and credits and whatnot. And so I paste it and I say, hey, turn on the Terminator skill on this. It will go ahead and literally roast the heck out of that email and say, what is wrong? Why have we followed our preferences, our rules, our non-AI language? Have we followed our designs? Have we followed the brand language and so on, right? It will just double check, triple check. We all know AI hallucinates these days a lot. So we need to make sure it checks everything one more time. But as you can see, run the expression and it will say what's correct and what's wrong and how to fix it. And then you'll simply send it back to that manufacturing line. You'll say send it back and it will go ahead and create your prompt for a different chat to fix that thing and come back. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, hit the subscribe button so you get notified on my new videos. And especially right now, I'm going to make a ton more of these videos about Claude as I learn more as we go together and we can have something up. So subscribe to the channel and let's get back to the video. Now, because I want you to be an actual professional and not these absolute amateurs who just use AI just for the sake of using it, I created one more skill for you, specifically for you to be able to run this. And it is the Orchestra Skill, right? What it does, it simply manages all of it for you, right? You don't need to have me there. You literally can have my brain inside your account and manage all of the things for you because things will break, like skills will break. You need to be able to fix it and it will help you out. And along the way, it will use that skill to help itself if something goes wrong, right? So it simply runs the full build and it makes a log of everything that happened. So you can actually improve on it day by day. So your first email will be the worst, right? Like it will get better over time. Now, here's how to get all the skills, all the templates, and all the resources that I was talking about in this video. You go into the description, and there's the second link in the description. It's my Skool community. It is now absolutely free. And if you join right now, you'll get it for free forever because it will be paid at some point. You'll get access to all of the resources at any point I share, and as well as a community of fellow e-commerce brand owners who are sharing insights, who are dealing with these problems every single day, who are automating stuff. A lot about retention, a lot about email marketing. Again, join the second link in the description. And if you want to work with me and want me to design all of the emails for you, that's the first thing in the description. Book a call. Other than that, subscribe to the channel, and let's see you in the next video.